Hello students, welcome to Affairscloud. My name is Vikas. So friends, we have an application by the name Careers Cloud which you can go and download through the Play Store. And once you have downloaded, you can log in with your Gmail ID. And why I am suggesting you this application, because this is the one-stop solution for all the current affairs. This is the best of the best application and the platform where you can enhance your learning through help. Here you will be provided with multiple courses. Here you will be provided with multiple options of quizzes, and even you will be provided current affairs on daily basis. PDFs and quizzes will be provided to you on daily basis, both in Hindi as well as English. Here you will be provided current affairs with weekly basis and monthly basis also. Here remember, once you have done watching our video, then you can log in through this application, take out the PDF, read that PDF and go through the quizzes. That will enhance your preparation. Same you have to do for weekly and same you have to do for the monthly also. In monthly you will be provided with the top 100 important questions PDF and video also, that will enhance your learning, and it will be a very beneficial and important video for the revision perspective. And not just this friends, apart from this we also provide you banking and economic questions. We provide you state current affairs such as of Uttarakhand, UP, Tripura, Telangana, and many more. Not just this, apart from this, we also provide you topic wise current affairs, and the topics that we are providing you are really important. These topics are such as national affairs, international affairs, important days, sports, defense, science and technology, apps and web portals, obituary. These are the important topics that are being asked in various exams across India. So these are the topics that are must and should be covered and will be beneficial for the preparation of the students. Hello everyone. So in this video we will be discussing important current affairs for 27th of October. This session will be quite interesting, so do pay attention till the end. Let's start. First we are discussing some cabinet approvals. In this, first of all, remember CCEA has approved the inclusion of Jamrani Dam multi-purpose project that is in Uttarakhand. So where is this dam? That is Jamrani Dam. It is a multi-purpose project that is of Uttarakhand under Pradhan Mantri Krishi Sinchai Yojana, that is Accelerated Irrigation Benefit Program. First thing, remember this Jamrani Dam. And in general studies also this question can be asked, that this Jamrani Dam, it is located where? It is located in Uttarakhand. Then Union Cabinet has approved nutrition based subsidy rates for Rabi season for 23-24. Correct, that will be starting from 1st of October 23 till 31st of March 24. Right, and this is for on phosphatic and potassic fertilizers, that's amount to rupees 22,303 crore rupees. Next is Union Cabinet has also memorandum of cooperation between India and Japan on Japan-India Semiconductor Supply Chain Partnership that was signed in July 2023, and it will be effective from 20th of July and will remain in force for 5 years. And remember, we have seen this, that Japan will be helping India in order to supply this semiconductor supply chain partnership, and the high chances are that Gujarat will be set up as a manufacturing hub where this semiconductors will be manufactured. Correct. So these are some of the cabinet approvals that you need to remember. Moving on, One Nation, One Election website has been recently launched. We know that recently One Nation, One Election, this was in news recently, and a high level committee was also formed during the same discussion, and this high level committee was chaired by whom? It was chaired by Ramnath Kovind ji. Now next thing important remember is a website has been recently launched for this, that is www.onenationoneelection.gov.in. Right, this is the name of the website, that is onoe.gov.in. This is the name of the website, and this website has been launched during the high level committee second meeting that was held on 25th of October. This website is a repository of all the relevant information on the One Nation, One Election proposal. And what is this One Nation, One Election? If we discuss, this is a proposal that was basically to hold simultaneous elections of the Lok Sabha and state assemblies, right? For Lok Sabha and state assemblies, in order to have the elections simultaneously, this was proposed. Correct? Mark this. Next, here you can see this One Nation, One Election proposal is a proposal to hold simultaneous elections of the lower house of parliament, that is Lok Sabha and state assemblies. This HLC high level committee was constituted by Government of India in September, and it was set up to explore the possibilities of holding elections to Lok Sabha and state assemblies at the same time. Next tell me recently Janskar festival. Where do we observe this Janskar festival? It is observed in Jammu and Kashmir, and recently it was the 8th edition of this Janskar festival that was observed recently. Then apart from this, which country is pushing the developed nations to become carbon negative by 2050? It is our India. It is pushing the developed nations to become carbon negative by 2050. Next remember recently if I ask you, Dash became the country's first to get the ISO certification in Mahila Thana. So it is the Mahila Thana of Bhopal, Madhya Pradesh that recently got or became the first in country to get the ISO certification. Next, CCI secured the first membership in the International Competition Network Steering Group for 2 years. What is this and what is the news we are talking about here? CCI, that is your Competition Commission of India, right? They have secured the membership in the International Competition Network Steering Group, that is ICN Steering Group, at the 22nd annual conference of this ICN International Competition Network. This was hosted by Spanish National Markets and Competition Commission, that was in Barcelona, Spain. It was from 18th to 20th of October. And this is for the first time that CCI has become a member of the ICN's APEC body and steering group, and the membership is for 2 years. This is important. Membership is for the 2 years, and this is for the first time that CCI has become a part of this ICN's apex body, that is ICN steering group, and this was held during this 22nd annual conference of the ICN that was hosted by Spanish National Markets and Competition Commission, that is CNMC. If we talk about this ICN, what is this ICN International Competition Network? This ICN functions as a virtual international organization that comprises of various global competition authorities. The primary work of ICN is to foster collaboration through various mediums such as your teleconferences, seminars and webinars. Correct? And ICN is the only global body dedicated to competition law enforcement globally. Next, if we talk about ICN, International Competition Network, when was it founded? It was founded in 2001, not 11, 2001. And how many members are there? A total of 143 members are there. Next we are talking about banking and finance. Asian Development Bank has recently approved $400 million loan to India, right? It is a loan that is for India. And how much is this amount? $400 million will be approved by or was approved by Asian Development Bank. Correct? And this amount is for India's Sustainable Urban Development and Service Delivery Program. I repeat, this amount is for India Sustainable Urban Development and Service Delivery Program. It will be implemented. Remember, this program will be implemented by Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs under the guidance from Asian Development Bank. And the main agenda here is to develop high quality urban infrastructure, public services and efficient government systems. Correct? So this amount, $400 million, was recently approved by which bank for India's urban development? It is Asian Development Bank. Next, one more, there is a mission, that is Amrut 2.0. What is this Amrut 2.0? This is Atal Mission for Rejuvenation and Urban Transformation 2.0. I repeat, Atal Mission for Rejuvenation and Urban Transformation 2.0. This is India's flagship urban transformation program that aims to provide universal access to water supply and sanitation. Correct? Asian Development Bank. Next thing, remember then, if question asked to you that recently project Nilgiri Tahar, it is of which state? It is of Tamil Nadu, as Nilgiri Tahar is the state animal of Tamil Nadu. If we are talking about state animals, then dolphin has been declared as state animal of which state? Of UP, and these are your Gangetic dolphins that has been declared as the state animal of Uttar Pradesh. Which state will be now focusing on the cultivation of maize? Odisha. Then apart from this, if asked about global pension index, what is the rank of India in the global pension index? India stood at 45th position in the global pension index. Then iFinance was launched by which bank? This is a one-stop solution. So it was launched by ICICI Bank, iFinance. Then tell me, Shaktikant Das recently was awarded for, or basically what was the grade for Shaktikant Das? So he was graded with A plus, and that is the top grade given to any central bank governor. Next we are talking about Zerodha. Zerodha, we know it is a big platform where you can buy and share or buy and sell your equity stakes, correct? So Zerodha has recently launched its maiden mutual fund scheme, and it is your Zerodha Nifty Large Mid Cap 250 Index Fund and Zerodha ELSS Tax Saver Nifty Large Mid Cap 250 Index Fund. Both these schemes are open-ended, passive index equity mutual fund scheme, and the NFO new fund offer was opened on 20th of October and will remain open till 3rd of November. Correct? And remember, both these funds are launched based on the benchmark against Nifty large cap, mid cap 250 index. And apart from this, remember, if we are talking about this ELSS, this is a tax saver scheme. Here the money is locked in for 3 years, and after 3 years only you will be able to withdraw that particular amount. So remember, it was Zerodha that has recently launched these two funds recently. And if we talk about Zerodha, it was founded or chief founded by whom? It was founded by Nitin Kamath and his brother Nikhil Kamath. If we are talking about who is the chief executive officer of Zerodha Fund House, for Zerodha Fund House, who is the chief executive officer? Vishal Jain. Headquarters is in Bangalore, Karnataka, and it was established in 2023. Next we can see appointments and resignation. In this picture, there is Swarup Mohati ji, who is the appointed as the, or who has been promoted as the vice chairman of Mirai Asset Financial Group. I repeat, for Mirai Asset Financial Group, you can see Swarup Mohati has been promoted as the vice chairman here. Correct? This Mirai Asset Financial Group, this is South Korea based firm, and this South Korea based firm Mirai Asset Financial Group has appointed Swarup Anand Mohati ji as the vice chairman of Mirai Asset Investment Managers India Private Limited, and with this appointment, remember, he will become the first non-Korean. Swarup Mohati ji, that is Swarup Anand Mohati ji, will become first non-Korean to be appointed as the vice chairman within Mirai Asset Financial Group. Correct? Remember this. Then if we talk about Swarup Anand Mohati ji, he has 2 decades of experience in the field of financial services, more than 17 years of experience in asset management sales, and he joined this asset management company as head sales in July 2021. Previously, he has also worked as the national sales head for retail India at the Religare Asset Management Corporation. Correct? So now he has been appointed as the vice chairman of Mirai Asset Financial Group, and he will become the first non-Korean to be appointed to this position. Where is the headquarters of this Mirai AMC? It is in Mumbai, Maharashtra, and it started its operation in 2008. Next thing, remember, if asked that who has been appointed as the chairman and managing director of IRCTC? Sanjay Kar Jain. Then who has been appointed as senior vice president and managing director of HP India? Ipsita Das Gupta. Right? Ipsita Das Gupta has been appointed as the senior vice president and managing director of HP India. Who has been appointed as MD and CEO of Kotak Mahindra Bank? Ashok Vaswani. Ashok Vaswani has been appointed as the MD and CEO of Kotak Mahindra Bank. Next, Robert Fico, formerly appointed as Slovakia's Prime Minister. I repeat, as you can see in the picture, Robert Fico, he has been formally appointed as the Prime Minister of Slovakia. He will succeed whom? He will be succeeding Ludovic Odor. Right? He will be succeeding Ludovic Odor to be the new Prime Minister of Slovakia. And remember, Robert Fico, he has been serving as the interim Prime Minister of Slovakia since May 15, 2023, after the resignation of Edward Hedger as Prime Minister. So now who he will be succeeding? He will be succeeding Ludovic Odor, and Robert Fico has been appointed as the new Prime Minister of Slovakia. And remember, this is for the third time that Robert Fico will be serving as the Prime Minister of Slovakia. Earlier it was from 2006 till 2010, then from 2012 to 2018, and now again in 2023 he has been appointed as the Prime Minister. Next is Amitabh Mukherjee got the tenure extension as NMDC Chairman and Managing Director. I repeat, recently central government has extended the tenure of NMDC's Director Amitabh Mukherjee as the Chairman cum Managing Director of NMDC for the second time, and he has been holding additional charge as the Chairman and Managing Director since March 2023. The extension is for a period of 1 year from November 20 till 19th of November 2024 until any further order. So this extension is for 1 year. Next we are talking about Indian Army. Special Force Training School at Himachal Pradesh gets Indian Army's first vertical wind. What is this vertical wind tunnel? We know tunnels are like this, right? So you can just easily move from one place to another without any hindrance. But for training purposes, a vertical tunnel was established. And as you can see in the picture, these vertical tunnels will be for the training of the special forces. And for the same, remember, General Manoj Pandey, who is the Chief of Army Staffs, has virtually inaugurated Indian Army's first vertical tunnel, that is at the Special Force Training School, that is at Baklo, Himachal Pradesh, and it is to train the special forces and refine the combat freefall skills of armed forces. So coming back, this first vertical wind tunnel, where is it located? It is located at Special Force Training School, that is at Baklo in Himachal Pradesh, and the reason for this is to train special forces and refine the combat freefall skills of the armed forces, right? And you can see this is in a vertical position, and here wind will be powered, and the people or the training personnel will be here subjected to high wind forces so that they can easily explain or experience the free fall. Correct. Next is China. They have launched Shenzhou 17. This is a manned spacecraft to its space station. So remember, Chinese Manned Space Agency, they have launched their 30th flight mission, that is Shenzhou 17. This Shenzhou 17 is also known by the name Divine Vessel. This is also known as Divine Vessel. Correct. And it has been Shenzhou 17 along with 3 astronauts has been sent to space station. And what is the name of the Chinese space station? It is Tiangong Space Station. This spacecraft was lifted atop using a Long March 27 Y-17 carrier rocket from Jiuquan Satellite Launch Center in northwest China, and this is the 6th manned mission of China to its space station since 2021. Correct? Mark this. How many astronauts were sent into the Tiangong space station with this? 3. What is the name of this rocket? It is Shenzhou 17. Right? This is flight mission, 30th flight mission, Shenzhou 17, and it is of China. Moving on, Skyroot Aerospace has unveiled Vikram 1 orbital space launch vehicle. I repeat, recently Skyroot Aerospace, they have unveiled Vikram 1, that is an orbital space launch vehicle, and it was recently launched at the newly inaugurated headquarters, that is the Max Q campus, that is located at the Aerospace and Industrial Park in South Hyderabad, Telangana. I repeat, so this Vikram 1, where was this unveiled? It was unveiled at the headquarters, that is Max Q campus. And where is this located? It is located at Aerospace and Industrial Park in South Hyderabad, Telangana. So we can say in Hyderabad, Telangana, this was recently launched. Correct? That is your, unveiled. That is your Vikram 1 orbital space launch vehicle. This Vikram 1 rocket, it is capable of carrying load of up to 480 kilograms into and 500 kilometers into low Earth orbit. So this amount of weight, and they can go up to 500 kilometers into the low Earth orbit, and a load of 290 kilograms into a 500 kilometer sun synchronous polar orbit. Here Vikram 1 is the all carbon fiber bodied rocket that can place multiple satellites in orbit and feature 3D printed liquid engine also. Important. All right, it will have 3D printed liquid engine and all the carbon fiber, because carbon fibers are, they are less in weight and they have very high strength, correct? Also remember Vikram 1, it is set to launch in 2024 by Skyroot Aerospace, and this was established in 2018 by Pawan Kumar Chandra and Naga Bharat Dhaka, who are the co-founders of this. So coming back, Vikram 1, when will it launch? It will be launched in 2024 by Skyroot Aerospace. And recently they have unveiled this Vikram 1 orbital space launch vehicle. Correct? And where is it? It is at the Max Q campus, that is in Hyderabad, Telangana. Next is Sir Bobby Charlton. As you can see him in the picture, FIFA World Cup winner with England. He has recently passed away at the age of 86. So former England football player Sir Bobby Charlton, or known as Robert Charlton, has recently passed away at the age of 86, and he suffered dementia in 2020. And Sir Bobby Charlton was the part of England's FIFA World Cup winning team in 1966. Right? And he has also debuted for Manchester United Football Club, correct? And he recently passed away. He was also honored with OBE, that is Order of the Officer of the Order of British Empire, and apart from this he was also honored with CBE, that is Commander of the Order of the British Empire. He was also awarded with Ballon d'Or award for the best player in Europe in 1966. Next is the Lords of the Wankhede, the tale between two titles. Right, this is the name of the book that has been recently co-authored by W.V. Raman and R. Kaushik. I repeat, W.V. Raman and R. Kaushik. These are the authors of the book that is the Lords of Wankhede, Tales Between Two Titles. Correct? And this book was recently launched in Bangalore, Karnataka, and it was published by Rupa Publications. The book describes the changes occurred in the Indian cricket between 1983 to 2023, and it reflects on the events that influenced the growth of cricket in India. Correct? So this is the name of the book, The Lords of Wankhede, Tales Between the Two Titles, authored by W.V. Raman and R. Kaushik, published by Rupa Publications. Next is Global Media and Information Literacy Week. We observe this week between 24th to 31st of October. And remember, this week is annually observed across the globe to create awareness about the importance of media and information literacy. Correct? Also, this year between 24 to 31, it marks the observance of the 12th edition of the Global Media and Information Literacy Week. Then there is a theme for the same, that is Media and Information Literacy in Digital Spaces, a collective global agenda. This is the theme that you need to remember for the same. Right? Then annual event for this Global Media and Information Literacy Week, it is observed by which organization? It is observed by UNESCO. Next is state news. We are talking about Heartland Tripura. Right? Recently, our Minister of State Rajiv Chandrasekhar has launched a project that is Heartland Tripura, and it is to enhance the employability and skills of the youth of Tripura. So this Heartland Tripura is basically a skills training program that will increase the employability of the youth. They will be provided with right skills so that when they get those skills, they can become job ready. The next thing, remember this Heartland Tripura, this was launched in partnership with Deloitte India and NIELIT, that is National Institute of Electronics and Information Technology of Agartala, and they have signed an agreement in this inaugural ceremony. Here, NIELIT Agartala, they will provide the skill development certification courses through the project Heartland Tripura that will enhance their career and personal development opportunities for the undergraduate students in both engineering and non-engineering fields. Next is Swaympurna E-Bazaar. I repeat, Swaympurna E-Bazaar. So remember recently, this Swaympurna E-Bazaar, this is an online platform that is to sell products across India. This was made by self-help groups, local artisans and women of Goa. The products made by these people will be sold on this Swaympurna E-Bazaar. This is an online platform to sell the products across India that are made by these self-help groups, local artisans and women of Goa. So this Swaympurna E-Bazaar, this was launched by Pramod Sawant, Chief Minister of Goa. And the Goa government is set to provide training at the panchayat level through Swaympurna Mitras on the packaging of these items for the sale through the Swaympurna E-Bazaar portal. Correct. So this will provide job opportunities and help those people earn their living. So that is Swaympurna e-Bazaar launched by Goa's Chief Minister Pramod Sawant. So friends, that's all for the day. Now let's move to some important one-liner revision current affairs. Cabinet approvals we saw. One Nation, One Election website was recently launched during the high-level committee's second meeting. CCI secured the first membership in the International Competition Network Steering Group for 2 years. Asian Development Bank has approved $400 million loan to India. Zerodha Fund House has launched their maiden mutual fund scheme. Swaroop Mohati has been appointed as the vice chairman of Mirai Asset Management Company, and this is the first non-Korean VC of Mirai Asset Financial Group. Roberto Fico, formerly appointed as the Prime Minister of Slovakia. Amitava Mukherjee got the tenure extension as the NMDC chairman and managing director. Special Force Training School at Himachal Pradesh gets Indian Army's first vertical wind tunnel. Next, China has launched Shenzhou 17 manned spacecraft to its space station. Skyroot Aerospace has unveiled Vikram 1 orbital space launch vehicle. England's FIFA World Cup winner Sir Bobby Charlton passed away at the age of 86. The Lord of Wankhede, Tales Between Two Titles, right? This is the book that was authored by V.W. Raman and R. Kaushik. Global Media and Information Literacy Week observed from 24th to 31st of October. Minister of State Rajiv Chandrasekhar has launched Project Heartland Tripura, and it is to boost the employment for the students in the state. Goa's Chief Minister Pramod Sawant has launched Swaympurna e-Bazaar. And what is this Swaympurna e-Bazaar? This is an online portal where the self-help groups and women, they can make their products and sell their products online. Right? So these are your important current affairs for the day, friends. Now let's shift to some revision current affairs. First, we are discussing Amit Shah has inaugurated IFCO's Nano DAP plant. I repeat, our Home Minister Amit Shah has recently inaugurated India's first Nano DAP plant. And where is this India's first Nano DAP plant located? This is located in Kalol. Kalol is in Gandhinagar, and Gandhinagar is in Gujarat. Right? The next thing, remember here, liquid DAP will be manufactured, correct? And this was set up by IFCO at a cost of 300 crore rupees, correct? And the development of this plant is in line with Atmanirbhar Bharat vision of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. And remember, this is the second IFCO plant in Gujarat, and PM also inaugurated the world's first nano urea liquid in Kalol, correct? So remember, India's first nano DAP, that is diammonium phosphate plant, was inaugurated in Kalol, that is in Gandhinagar, Gujarat. This was set up by IFCO at a cost of 300 crore rupees. And if we talk about IFCO, Dilip Sanghani is the chairman here. Headquarter is in New Delhi, and it was established in 1967. Next, Janskar Festival. Where is the Janskar Festival observed? Janskar Festival was observed recently in Ladakh, and it is the 8th edition of the Janskar Festival that was recently observed. Right? Then next is Women Asian Championship for 2023. What is the mascot for it? So remember, Juhi is the mascot. Is the mascot for Women's Asian Championship, and this mascot was unveiled by Jharkhand. Correct? For the Women Asian Championship 2023. Then next thing, remember, India will push developed nations to become carbon negative by which year? So the target year that has been set by the government of India to push the developed nations across the globe to become carbon negative is 2050. Right? Then who inaugurated the Global Maritime Summit? Global Maritime India Summit was inaugurated by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Next, we are talking about Bangalore, right? Recently, a report was released by CIRIM, CIRIUM. Their monthly report was released, and here Bangalore's KIA. What is this KIA? That is your Kemp Gowda International Airport, has topped as the world's most punctual airport. I repeat, Bengaluru's KIA, that is Bengaluru's Kemp Gowda International Airport, has topped as the world's most punctual airport according to CIRIM's monthly report. Right? And remember this Serum, this is a aviation analytics firm that has recently stated that Kemp Gowda International Airport of Bangalore, Karnataka secured the top position as the world's most punctual airport for 3 consecutive months, and that is July, August, and September. Here, Camp Gowda International Airport maintained an on-time departure experience for passengers with 87.51% punctuality in July, 89.66 in August, and 85.51 in September. As per the report, the on-time departure ranking measures the percentage of flights that departed within 15 minutes of the scheduled time. Here, CIRIM conducts an extensive evaluation of flight data for global airports, and airports are classified based on seat capacity, gate departure coverage, 80% or more, and flight volume. Correct? Then there are large airports between 25 to 40 million passengers. Then medium airports are there. Then small airports are there. Correct? And this is important, friends. Take a note of this. Next, we are talking about Gina Mahsa Amini. Gina Mahsa Amini. She's a 22-year-old Kurdish Iranian woman. She was recently arrested for violating the Iran's mandatory hijab law in September 2022. Then, after 3 days, she died. And remember, her death under the suspicious circumstance led to a massive women-led protest in Iran, and the women are protesting under the slogan Women Life Freedom, that is Iranian women protest movement against the hijab law and other discriminatory laws. And because of all this incident, remember, recently Gina Mahsa Amini, who passed away in September after being getting arrested, right? She was awarded with the, or she was honored with the Sarkov Prize for Freedom. I repeat, she was honored with the which prize? Sakharov Prize. Right? This Sakharov Prize is for freedom of thought. And remember, recently, Roberta Metzlo, who is the president of European Parliament, named Gina Mahsa Amini and the Iranian women who are protesting in this movement in her support and against for the slogan that is what is the slogan? It is Women, Life and Freedom. They were honored with this Sakharov Prize, that is Freedom of Thought. Correct? This European's top human right prize also, right? This Sakharov Prize is the top European human right prize. Correct? Then if we talk about this Sakharov Prize, this Sakharov Prize was established in 1988 by the European Parliament, and this honors individuals and groups who are defending the human right. Correct? This award also carries a prize of 50,000 euros. Correct? Mark this. And for the first time, this award was presented in 1988 to whom? To South African Nelson Mandela. Correct? And now Gina Mahsa Amini, a 22-year-old Kurdish Iranian woman, was arrested, and after 3 days she died under suspicious circumstances, and this led to women-led protest in Iran under the theme Women, Life and Freedom. And now Mahsa Amini and the women-led protesters in Iran are being honored with Sakharov Prize, that is for the freedom of thought, and it is also the top European human right prize awarded to a group or an individual. Next is IBM. IBM is your International Business Machines, right? So they have recently signed 3 MOUs. 3 MOUs were recently signed, correct? And this MOUs is with MEITY, that is Ministry of Electronics and Information and Technology, and this is basically to increase the use of AI, semiconductor and quantum technology, right? And I repeat, these 3 MOUs were signed by IBM with MEITY in order to increase the usage of AI, semiconductors and quantum technology in India. So these 3 MOUs were in these fields, correct? This is also important, correct? And these MOUs were signed with whom? They were signed with, if we look at the respective organizations here, for AI it is India AI, for semiconductor it is with India Semiconductor Mission, and for quantum computing it is with CDAC, right? CDAC. AC. So these are the three organizations along with which IBM has signed three MOUs in the respective fields of AI, semiconductors, and quantum technology. Then here remember India AI. Under this, the Digital India Corporation is a knowledge portal, research organization, and an ecosystem building initiative. This stands to unite and promote collaborations with various entities in the AI's ecosystem. Basically, to increase the AI ecosystem in India, this MOU was signed by India AI. The next thing, remember, if we talk about India Semiconductor Mission, with which IBM signed an MOU, this was established when? This was established in 2021 and it was under the Digital India Corporation, right? To basically enhance the usage of semiconductor and make India a global hub for semiconductor manufacturing. And in which state the semiconductor manufacturing hub is being set up? It is in Gujarat, right? It is in Gujarat. Then if we talk about CDAC is a R&D organization of MEITY, that is Research and Development Organization of our Ministry of Electronics, Information and Technology. Correct? Then coming back to IBM, if we talk about IBM, who is the chairman and managing director here? Arvind Krishna. Headquarters is in New York, USA, and it was established in 1911. So that's all you need to know about the IBM and their MOUs that it has signed in respective three fields of AI, semiconductor, and quantum technology. For AI, it is with India AI. For semiconductor, it is with India Semiconductor Mission, and for quantum technology, it is with CDAC. Next, remember, recently India International Migration Outlook report was released. International Migration Outlook report was released. Right, this report was released by this report was recently released by OECD, that is Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development. And according to this report, International Migration Outlook, India for the second consecutive year has retained their top position as the top country of origin for new migrants to the member countries of OECD in 2021. I repeat, India is the top country for the second consecutive year that has retained their top position as the country of origin with the maximum number of migrants to different countries that are the different member countries of OECD in 2021. In 2021 alone, more than 4,07,000 people, excluding students, have migrated from India to OECD countries, and this accounts for around 7.5% of the total migration flow. Right here you can see more than 4,07,000 people, this is excluding the students, have migrated from India to OECD countries in 2021 alone, and this accounts to around 7.5% of the total migration flow. This was 86% higher than 2,20,000 in 2020. And here China is ranked at the second position with 2,27,000 new migrants, followed by Romania and Ukraine and Germany. Right, OECD, it is a group of 38 countries, and who is the secretary general here? Matthias Cormann, headquarters in Paris, France, and it was established in 1961. Next is a new molecular biology lab has been set up at AIIA. What is this AIIA? It stands for All India Institute of Ayurveda, right? All India Institute of Ayurveda. So a new molecular biology lab has been launched at AIIA. It was during the 6th Foundation Day. It was during the 6th Foundation Day of AIIA, that was on 20th of October. Correct, it was at a AIIA campus, that is in New Delhi only. A new molecular biology lab for advanced research has been launched at AIIA. Right, then also remember here this AIIA, they have signed MOUs with 6 institutions here. Correct, and the reason for these MOU is basically to aim and bring new dimension in the working culture and generate various organizations, or it will be generating various standards, practices that will help to do research and development in this sector, and they will encourage more and more people to work for this particular cause. Right, so here you can see a new molecular biology lab launched at AIIA. It was during the 6th Foundation Day, that was on 20th of October at AIIA campus. A new molecular biology lab for advanced research and a manuscript unit and a center of excellence Daksha were launched during this event. And AIIA has also signed an MOU with 6 institutions for the same. If we talk about AIIA, who is the director here? Tanuja Nisari. Headquarter is in New Delhi and it was established in 2017. Next is homework. First, what is the name of the first regional rapid transit system of India? Second, which country is India's biggest trading partner during April to September in fiscal 23-24? And third, exercise Harimau Shakti was organized between the armies of which two country, and also tell me the location where this exercise was conducted. So these are your 3 homework question, friends, and I want to see maximum participation of the students. I hope the homework questions are providing you benefit as it helps you to research yourself, and these are quite good initiative. So all you have to do is comment below the homework section, and all the students who are watching this video, I want them to comment below the answer, right? So that's all for the day. Thank you and have a nice day. That's all for the day, friends. I hope you enjoyed the session, and you can follow us on the YouTube channel, as well as apart from YouTube channel, you can go and follow us at Affairscloud Telegram channel. And if you have any queries related to the content or the of courses offered to you or the payment which you did on the application, you can contact us on the number provided, that is 7677333862. Apart from this, friends, you can follow us on the Facebook as well as on Instagram handle, that is Affairscloud_official. In the end, friends, if you use a code that is Vikas10, you will be getting an additional extra 10% discount by using this code Vikas10. Also, if you have any problem regarding the course purchase, any problem regarding to our application, you can contact us on the mobile number, that is 9677333862. And if you want to mail us, you can also mail us on support@affairscloud.com, and I assure you that our representative from us will be contacting you soon and resolving your issue.